FileWeaver, flexible file management with automatic dependency tracking. Thank you for being here. I'm Julien Gori, and this is work done with my colleagues at Université Paris-Saclay, Han and Michel Beaudouin-Lafon. So in this work, we investigate the full pictures of specialized workers' workflow. And what we see is that knowledge workers use specialized tools that are trapped in their application silos that don't talk to each other and make it difficult to manage complex information. So we interviewed 23 scientists in various disciplines and identified 6 themes in their workflow. They use different supports for information, and they will transfer information across these supports. Participants will also hoard information, including different variants of files, for example, simulations with different parameters, such as in this figure on the right. This results in crowded, hard-to-manage information systems. Participants also develop personalized strategies for refining, but these are not very robust to any file renaming or change of locations. Participants also went through repetitive produce, communicate, reproduce cycle with no ways to automate this. Finally, we noticed a limited way of expressing and managing file dependencies for users, and they resort to various hacky procedures to counteract this. So FileWeaver is a tool that we built to address these difficulties, and I'm going to show a quick presentation of this tool now. FileWeaver's main interface consists of a regular folder view and a graph view. So here you see FileWeaver is tracking some files already, so you see a Python script that generates a figure, a text manuscript, and the text beamer. The graph view is the main component that allows tracking and managing dependencies. So I only have limited time to show some of FileWeaver's capabilities, so let me first show off how to edit a file. So what I can do is edit and update this here. So it opens my editor for text file. And let's say I want to add a figure here. So added figure 1, okay. And what's going to happen here is that here the beamer is actually compiling, and now it's showing the figure I just added, so it's this red graph. And here you see in the graph, you see that now these files are linked. And so you can see here that FileWeaver automatically synchronizes files, and everything in FileWeaver is always automatically kept up to date. So to show this, I can, for example, edit this file here. Here, so this editor, and here I can change the color of red to green. Here I say red to green, okay, and it will propagate all the way. So you see here it's propagating here, and will propagate all the way to the main.pdf. And when everything is done compiling, it will show me main.pdf, and you see it's in green, so everything is always synchronized. FileWeaver can also reuse file variants, so here you see there are 2 versions of figure 2, and if I look at here, there's actually 4 versions, so I can simply morph them, and what happens if I look at here is that it creates these 4 figures that are linked together with the blue thing, which is called the morph. And here what I can do is collapse these to gain a bit of space, and here it's also gain a bit of space, and I can just call this generic file. It can also track file histories, so if I look at, for example, here, I can show the history of the beamer, so it's here, so I've already added something, so I added a paragraph and then removed the title, okay, and then what I can do maybe here is make a copy of this, so I want to copy this, so if I look at here, it creates this beamer VB, and its copy is indicated by a green arrow, and I can show the history again, and now you can see here there are 2 different branches, so the master branch and the B branch with the copy. So to conclude, FileWeaver shows relations between files and histories in an interactive 3-window system. It automatically tracks dependencies and keeps them up to date, and introduces the new concept of polymorphic files. There are many more functionalities that are presented in the paper and other accompanying videos. So what's next for the project? So we're going to conduct a structured observation of users of FileWeaver in a real context. We also plan on developing collaborative aspects of FileWeaver, building on Gate's capabilities. We also plan to support zip files such as Microsoft Office documents. We're also going to investigate the content and frequencies of potential autosaves and commits. Thank you very much for your attention.